I'm Nick Snow, watching Government for Oil and Gas Journal in Washington, D.C. Colorado proposed air pollution rules that would make it the first U.S. state to directly regulate methane emissions associated with oil and gas drilling. It apparently relied more on collaboration than confrontation to get the job done. The proposals, which Governor John Hickenlooper, a Democrat, announced on November 18th, were the result of a combined effort involving the state's Air Quality Control Division, Anadarko Petroleum Corp., Encana USA, Noble Energy Incorporated, and the Environmental Defense Fund. These proposed rules provide common sense measures to help ensure Colorado has the cleanest and safest oil and gas industry in the country, Hickenlooper said. They represent a significant step forward in addressing a wider range of emissions that before now have not been directly regulated, he continued. We welcome the proposed rules and are grateful all of the interested parties worked together. The proposals went before the state's Air Quality Control Commission on November 21st, where they became a rulemaking which can be viewed online. February 2014 public hearings also were scheduled. Highlights include what would be a U.S. first, a requirement to detect leaks from tanks, pipelines, and other drilling and production processes using infrared cameras and other devices instead of conventional tools. Another would be a requirement to detect and repair leaks of volatile organic compounds, methane, and other hydrocarbons. Monthly instrument-based inspections of large emissions sources also would be established, as would an aggressive timeline to repair such leaks, or leaks found through sight, smell, or sound. Leaks also would have to be detected and repaired at storage tanks, well sites, and compressor stations. Provisions which currently limit emissions only in non-attainment areas would be expanded to residents near any well site, and new, more stringent emissions from dehydrators near where people live, work, and play would be established. Anadarko, Encana, and Noble support this proposal, which Hickenlooper initiated, the three independent producers jointly said. This collaboration is a good model for developing effective regulations and activities to monitor, control, and reduce methane leaks and VOCs, they said. The process and increased accountability established by the proposal will provide transparency and build public trust. We remain committed to continuously improving industry practices and protecting our communities through responsible energy development. Tackling smog and climate pollution from the oil and gas sector is a critical part of making sure communities are protected and that the lower carbon advantage of natural gas doesn't simply leak away, said EDF President Fred Krupp. If this package is adopted, Coloradans will breathe easier, knowing they have the best rules in the country for controlling air pollution from oil and gas activities. That's Watching Government for this week. In Washington, I'm Nick Snow for Oil and Gas Journal.